What up YouTube, it's your boy Will Ryder back at you another video, and today we're going to do something small and simple. Everybody's locked in their house right now, and including myself. Let me get this out of the way. So I thought I'd do my best to provide some entertainment for y'all at home on lockdown, just like me. Not a whole lot to do. I got the Wine of the Year Club. It's like Wine of the Month Club, but you go to the store and bulk up because you think it's the apocalypse, so you get a year's supply of it instead of just a month. First thing we'll talk about is, alright, let me show you this here. Got a neighbor across the street who wants to make some bracelet things with these 5.56 rounds. I got plenty of casings left over. So I need to drill a hole about that size through the other end. So we're going to make a jig to make it quick and easy. And the best thing about these is the primer sets a little pilot spot for you. Other things I got going on around the shop right now, I got some tops for like these toolboxes here that a friend wanted me to make for him. So this is the small one. This is half of the big one gluing up right now, and because it was so big, this is actually two separate ones. It's not glued here in the center, and I'll attach all that with some biscuit joints like I did the smaller one over there. But instead of just one in the center, there's going to be biscuit joints. One, two, three different sets of biscuit joints between it, and probably about every 8 inches, I'll do some biscuit joints. What else am I going to do this week? Alright, I got this little old-timer pocket knife. Oh, funny thing, first aid kit. Open it up, the little manual that's in the trash now. It cut me. I got a little paper cut right there. So that was fun. What else I got? Oh, we're talking about the knife. So I'm going to clean this thing up. It's kind of disgusting. It's been in my toolbox forever. It's a nice knife, 3 blades on it. I'm going to obviously sharpen it, clean it up. Might put some new scales on the side. We'll see. We'll see what we do with that. I got these airplane models that another friend of mine gave me to fix the mounts for it. I tried to fix this one already, and it didn't work. So I need to try again. But there's three model planes in there that need to go on their stands. I need to fit in little holes there. What else we got? The wood shelf. All the spare wood, it needs to get organized. Need to fix all this. One of the kids brought this back from Mount Charleston. It was sitting on the side of one of the paths we were walking on. I'm going to try to make a coat rack out of that. Rusty, say hi. He's a big idiot. Let's come here, buddy. I don't know if you guys met Rusty yet. He's a good boy. Yeah. Yeah. Crazy dude. There's a few other things I'm forgetting, or I'm not going to show you. I have a plaque that I need to fix for one of the Marines that was supposed to be going away, but he got stuck here because of the whole thing that's going on. I need to modify the dates on it and the location. It's just all messed up, and it was all laser engraved into it. So it isn't as simple as filling in a wood filler and redoing it. For the table saw that you've seen in the other videos, the sheet metal part that's over there, let me just show you real quick. It's a mess, I know. But this part is not cast iron. It goes all the way over here to this cast iron part, and then I got cast iron leaf over there. I got this. Ugh! Cast iron table saw top. Needs to get cleaned up. It is rusty, but no pitting at all. It's all surface rust. Just needs to get some WD-40, some sanding, and should clean up. I'm going to replace the sheet metal over on the table saw with this, and possibly, I'm not sure if I can make it work or not. I think I can put a router up in it where the blade comes through on this one. It'd be nice to have that router top, like I have the other one over here, but I don't ever use it because it's shoved in the corner. If it was on the table saw, I'd probably use the router table more than using the router thing with the samurai jig that I put on there with the big, thick, way too thick piece of plexiglass. All right, let's get started on this jig. All right, so here I am using a 10 mil drill bit instead of a 9.5. I don't know why I used a 10 instead of 9.5 for this first try, but it didn't work. It was too big, and the reason I deleted the audio out of the video of this is because, oh man, did you see that? That was crazy. My family was doing a Zoom meeting where they were drinking and stuff, and I thought I'd chime in. But I was busy making this video, and I wasn't really paying attention to what they were talking about. And they were talking about school and weird stuff, so I wasn't paying attention to it. But you hear all these ladies talking, and here you see a little disappointed. Doesn't fit. I need to use a smaller bit. I went to a 9.5 after this. All right, so 10 mil was too big, so put a 9 mil in there. Fits it pretty well. I think well enough for what I want to do. Something I was just thinking about was, let me show you here in a second. Alright, it does fit well, and it fits kind of tight. I'm afraid when I start drilling, depending on how big of a bit I go, the round is actually going to spin itself, so we'll see here in a second. Alright, we're going to try this out. Here's a 5.56 round, so I just thought 5.5 bit would work in millimeter. I know that the primer materials aren't brass like this, so I did slow the RPMs of the drill press down from 1,000 RPM to I think 640. Yeah. And I got a little bit of lube too, just in case. I'm not sure what the primer material is actually made of, but I don't want to burn anything up. Let's try this out and see if they spin. Oh, it's hot. Didn't spin. I like how it pushes the round in there a little farther too. Makes it more stuck. It's gonna be a lot of fun to get that out. Alright, so I'm going to do like 17 more of these. I am going to put on gloves before I pull these out because it's probably really hot. Nice cuts. Nice in center. Well, the center is the firing pin was when these rounds went off. The only thing I would have done different, starting over, was cutting this in half and then clamping them in there to keep it from spinning or pushing down, because I have to, this one especially, got pushed down quite a bit. I don't know how well you can tell in there. It's going to be fun to get out. I might use a punch from the backside. I just took this out and realized I can't use a punch from the backside because we didn't go all the way through when we drilled the holes. So, got to pull them out with some pliers, I guess. Coronavirus. I had some soft jaw pliers, but I don't anymore. I don't know where they are, so there's these channel locks. Oh yeah, they're stuck good. I don't want to tear them up too much. I'm going to strap these in electric tape to keep it from marring the brass up. Let's see if that works better. So 9 is a little too tight. I have to bore these open to 9.5. 10, obviously, from the first time you seen it, was too big. Oh, got one. Well, it's just electric tape. That'll all come off. But I think that turned out a good size hole, both ends. I think it'll do what the neighbor needs it to do. Now I just need to make 17 more of these. So this is afraid of happening. This one started spinning. It's stuck on the drill bit pretty good. I even tried grabbing it with the pliers. See if she'll come loose. I'll grab some pliers without electric tape on it. I grab the vise at the same time. There we go. This was number 9 so far, so I went that far without causing a problem. But this thing is messed up. It was at this moment that I realized that I could have just stopped the drill and turned it by hand in reverse, and it would have took the drill bit out. Oh, I left my running shoes in the back of my car, and I drove the truck home before it got put on quarantine. Ugh. Yep, that hole's messed up. That one stays. And I was like, oh, don't worry about it. I can go run tomorrow because I just remembered I had my running shoes in the garage. My other pair. That's them. They're now filled with brass shavings. So it's going to be real comfortable tomorrow. So I did end up doing it differently, like I said I was. You can see how burnt that up is from that round spinning in there. The other ones look all right. And because removed so much more material, they should actually fit in there a little tighter. But I don't want them to get crushed. I don't think those are going to spin, and this should make it easier for me to take them out because I just got to spin the doodad. I'll put a glove on so I can toss them. Still spinning. Dang it. I gotta use my forehead to shut the freaking thing off. Alright, we're gonna go plan D. I'll get this done. Dang. Wish I could get all my wood to look that shiny. So what happened was, you only squeeze the center one tight enough. So we just did it one at a time. I got 20 done. Alright, the neighbor asked for 10 of these. He's going to get 20. He could pick the best 10 out that he needs. It was a quick, easy project. Tomorrow we'll do another one. Maybe we'll do the knife or the tabletop thing for the saw over there. That project might be a 2-day video. 10-minute video for you, but 2 days for me. I'm still working from home. 90% of the work I do is behind a computer anyway, so it's not that difficult. Appreciate you watching, and if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down, and I will see you tomorrow, hopefully.